So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara, day 4 of wonder, turning wonder inwards. It's Sunday Yum, so come lie on the floor, come. So lying on the floor, your knees are bent. Your hands can either rest on your belly or long beside you. And just kind of wiggle around, find the sense of the back of your body on the floor. So can you feel your shoulder blades? Just wiggle them a little bit just to get a sense of them. Like you're a bear in the woods scratching your back on a tree. Let's just tuck your chin in, lift your chin up. Tuck your chin in, lift your chin up, and just feel the squishing backwards and then the lifting upwards. And then find a place where your chin is slightly pointing towards the ceiling. There's no sense of strain in the back of the neck, and there's a curve in the back of your neck. And then just feel, are both of your shoulders even on the floor, left and right? One of my shoulders feels different than the other. I'm going to rock my pelvis a little bit, just moving it randomly. I'm just feeling, does my pelvis feel even left and right? And then my feet on the floor, do they feel similar or different? Just wiggle your toes, move your feet, kind of like, just feel how can you move or change the contact between your feet and the floor without lifting your feet off the floor. What do you do? Nice. Bring your arms wide, let them open, draw your shoulders backwards so the upper arms are moving towards the floor. And then flatten your lower back down and arch into your lower back. As you do so, you're going to feel that the whole of your body is, as you arch, the whole of your body is moving towards the sacrum or the pelvis. And as you flatten, the whole of the body is moving towards the head. So you are rocking on the floor or gliding on the floor as you shorten the spine and arching, as you flatten and it lengthens. Just feel that, arching the back, lower back, flattening the lower back down. Nice. And then without moving your knees, lift one side of your pelvis and then the other. So lift your right bum off the floor and then your left bum, but my knees are staying center. So as I do this, it's a bit like I'm going for a walk, but I'm not going anywhere. So just feel that. And I'm pushing from the front of my belly as I do this. Nice. And then do a similar kind of action with your shoulders. Can you push one shoulder a bit towards the ceiling and then the other? It's a bit like we're doing a shimmy on the floor. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder forward. I just feel that. The front of your shoulders mobilizing. So with your arms wide, that feels one way. Bring your arms beside you and do the same movement. And notice how your elbows create a different movement when your arms are long beside you and you're pushing one shoulder towards the ceiling and then the other. Bring your arms wide. Push one shoulder towards the ceiling and then the other. Nice. So we're going to do opposites. So lift the left hip up and pull the right shoulder down. Nice. Pull the right hip up, pull the left shoulder down. But keep that sense of maybe even just rather than lifting a shoulder or dropping a shoulder, just feel what happens in your shoulders as you lift one side of your pelvis off the floor and then the other. Nice. Drop your knees down towards the right, turn your head to the left. Come back up to center and drop your knees to the left, turn your head towards the right. And so in the requests today, so we're going to do alarm clock for Sinead, my sister. And then we're also going to do pendulum because Neve thinks it's really funny how I say the word. So great. So alarm clocks and pendulum will make up the last part of this class. So just rocking your knees from side to side. Let your knees drop, turn your head. Let your knees drop, turn your head. Nice. Squeeze your right knee up towards you. Hug it deeply down. And as you squeeze it in, feel the compression of your thigh to your belly. And let yourself sink into the floor and really feel the weight of the back of your body sinking. Nice. Change. Draw the left knee up towards you. Squeeze it deeply down. Acknowledging all the different places that speak to you. You know, some places speak to you in satisfaction and wellness and connection, and some speak in discomfort, in stronger sensations. So, always acknowledging the differences between different sides and different parts. Squeeze the right knee up, change, squeeze the left knee up, and just begin to travel with that. Right knee up. And as you squeeze the right knee up, let your bum lift a little bit more. So you're pushing a bit deeper into the floor with your left foot. Just a little bit. It's like your bum is literally just hovering off the floor. And we're just increasing slightly the stretch through the hip, the foot that's standing. Squeeze. And as you do it, feel the massaging of your rib cage, the squeezing of your belly. Nice. And then next time you pull your knee towards you, squeeze so much and pull so much that your hips lift a little bit more. So you feel like you're working now, whereas before it was just kind of happening. Now try and lift your hips as high as you can. Lovely. Lower down. On the other side. And so begin to travel now. Pull your knee towards you. Lift. Pull your knee towards you. Lift. Nice. One last time each side. Knee towards you. Lift. Knee towards you. Lift. Nice. So lift both legs up towards the ceiling. Straighten through your legs. Draw your heels high. Pointing through your toes. Heels. Opening your toes as you draw your heels upwards. Toes. Heels. Toes. And then roll deeply into your ankles. And then roll in the other direction. Feel your ankles. Feel just the beauty and connection and the awesomeness of your feet. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together. Keep your hands resting wherever they are and the soles of your feet together. And then, like you're trying to warm your feet up off each other, rub your feet off each other. So, like you're sliding your feet along each other, up and down to begin with. Okay. And then try and make a circle with your feet. So you're like circling your feet like you're making a ball of something between your hands, but it's between your feet. And then circle in the other direction. Nice. Keep the soles of your feet together. Reach down, hold on to your feet. Pull your feet towards your belly. And just take a deep breath and widen into the knees. Nice. Release your feet. Bring the baby toe side of your feet to the floor. Let them touch lightly. And then squeeze your feet up towards you. Pull your feet down towards your belly with your hands. Let your feet drop. Touch. And then feet up towards your belly. And again, feet drop. Feet up towards your belly. Rock from side to side. Nice. So we're going to do the opposite. So bring your knees together and your feet apart. So I'm going to do this way. Knees together, feet apart, and then let your toes touch the floor really wide. And then feet together, knees apart. Bring your baby toes to the floor. Nice. Knees together, feet apart. Bring your toes to the floor. Feet together, knees apart. Bring your baby toes to the floor. And again, knees together, feet apart. Bring your toes to the floor as wide as you can. Feet together, knees apart. Bring the baby toes to the floor. Last time. Feet and knees together, feet apart. And then feet together, knees apart. Super cool. Reach up. Either bring your hands behind your knees, bring your hands to your ankles, or bring your palms into the soles of your feet and just pause for a moment in happy baby pose. So deepen your shoulders towards the floor. Notice your shoulders, your shoulder blades, the back of the pelvis. And then imagine that the four corners of your torso can deepen towards the floor. So the shoulders are pulling backwards, and then also your sit bones are drawing backwards too. You're lengthening through your spine. So I have this sense of not only am I anchoring down through the four corners, but then I'm lengthening and creating this rising feeling from the sacrum all the way to the top of my head, and from the top of my head down to my sacrum. Deepen your breath. Nice. Drop your feet to the floor. And then just stretch your legs out for a moment. Pause there. Legs are long. Maybe just reach your arms overhead. Yawn like you just woken up. Maybe some of you have. Stretch a bit longer through the right side. Stretch a bit longer through the left. And I'm letting my head travel from side to side to really include length of the side of my body, to include the length of my waist in what I'm doing. So as I lengthen the left side, my head turns a little bit towards the right. And as I lengthen the right side, my head turns a little bit towards the left. Very dynamic. Be like a piston or some kind of, what would this be? Feels slightly mechanical, like some kind of choo-choo train thing. So exaggerate the movement even more. Oh, I feel like a skier. Maybe that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm skiing. Great. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor. So alarm clocks. Bring your arms wide. And then bring your feet as wide as your mat to begin with. Okay? And so you're not going to move your feet. Your feet are going to stay flat on the floor. So bring your right hand to your left shoulder and then glide as far as you can towards the left hand. I'm going to do this here. Okay. So bring your right hand to the left shoulder and then glide down towards the left hand. And then come back, hand to your shoulder. And again, keeping your feet flat on the floor, can you reach beyond your left fingers? Coming back. How far down to the left can you go? And coming back one more time. Nice. And then the other side. Both arms are wide. Bend the left hand. Bring your left hand to the front of the right shoulder, keeping your feet flat on the floor. How far to the right can you slide the left hand? And you just bring your hand from your fingertips to the shoulder. So your hand's not coming back over towards the left side. It's staying on the right the whole time. One more time. Nice. Both arms are wide. Pause there. So we're going to imagine that that time we were reaching for something that was over directly, like straight out at is that a 90-degree angle? No, whatever, straight out to the sides. Now we're going to go up above our heads. So bring your right hand in front of your face and then keeping your feet flat on the floor, reach and pick something up above the top of your head. But my feet are flat on the floor. And then come back. Reach over your head, feet are flat on the floor. And then come back. Nice. Other side. Left hand in front of your face, and then reach above your head. Feet stay flat on the floor. Come back. And then above the top of your head. And coming back. Nice. So full alarm clock. Drop your knees to the left, and then take your right hand and reach it overhead as far as you can, and feel that your arm is reaching up and out of your belly. So my knees have dropped to the left, my right hand is reaching super long above my head, and I'm kind of like my alarm clock is just out of reach, so I have to go really far with my right hand. Nice. Come all the way back. Same side again. Reach above your head. Reach as far as you can with your right hand overhead. And then coming back. Nice. Other side. Drop your knees to the left. No, drop your knees to the right. And then reach your left hand. Oh, what am I? Yes, this is my left hand. Overhead. Feel the reach of your belly, the length of your shoulder. And then come back to lie on the floor. And then drop your knees to the right. Left arm overhead. Reaching. And then coming back. Nice. So we're going to turn this into a pendulum. Great. So arms are wide. So drop your knees to the right. Oh, could it be the other way around? I'm very confused when I move. So drop your knees down towards the right. And then from here, bend your left elbow and reach your left hand over towards the right hand. And so you're going to glide your left elbow up. No, left elbow back, left knee up. So we're doing in the beginning propellers. So propellers are where our knee bends and our elbow bends. And I'm really kind of leaning, squeezing. How much like connection and satisfaction can you feel in your body as you move? And so that idea of turning wonder inwards. So every sensation you're feeling right now is information. Sensations are information. Can you widen your perception to allow yourself to be in the flow of information? If you want, you can begin pendulum. So pendulum is where your arm and your leg are straight as you swing. You need a fair amount of space for this. So as my left leg goes forward, my left arm goes back. And I have the sense of my leg and my arm being a long line with each other. It's a sense of really meeting and opening into the chest and into the leg. One more time. Nice. Let's try the other side. So drop your knees down towards the left and then glide your right hand over towards the left as well. And then as your right knee travels up, draw your right elbow back. Propellers first, which is bent knee, bent elbow. So hand forward, elbow pulls back, knee comes forward. And as always, you begin to deepen into wellness, sense of satisfaction and engagement. Now, can you layer wonder and have a sense of actually all that we are, all that we have, and appreciate, and not of any one particular thing. It's this sense of wholeness for me that is wonder. This whole mind, body, being, the complexity of it all. You can glide into propellers if you want, or pendulum if you want. So leg is straight, arm is straight. As your leg goes back, your arm comes forward. As your leg comes forward, your arm goes back. And you glide. Can you really deepen? One more time. Super. Come all the way to your back. Pause. So we're going to try offering from the floor. I have no idea how this is going to work out. It's one of those random ideas that pops into my head. So bring your palms together in front of your chest while lying on the floor. You can sit up if you want to. Sit in a chair, sit on the floor, sit. I'm going to try this out lying down. So palms together in front of your chest. Turn your palms to open and then reach forward from your heart, offering forward. Thumb and forefinger touch. Pull your arms wide. Back of your hands come together. And then scoop towards your heart and offer. Thumb and forefinger come to touch. Drop your arms down so they're near your hips. Backs of your hands come together in front of your belly. Scoop towards your belly. Offer from your belly. Thumb and forefinger touch. Your arms come up towards your shoulders. Back of your hands come together. Scoop towards your heart. Offering. Thumb and forefinger touch. Drop your hands down near your hips. Backs of your hands come together in front of your belly. Scoop towards your belly, offering forward. Nice. One more time. Thumb and forefinger touch. Arms wide up near your shoulders. Backs of your hands together in front of your chest. Scoop towards your heart, offering forward. Thumb and forefinger touch, dropping down near your hips. Backs of your hands come together. Scoop from your belly and offer forward. Pause there, offering. Being in your body, feeling, sensing. Palms come together. And then draw all of that, this whole offering. All of us have offered something forward. And like you're slowly feeling a sense of pull, draw back in towards you the offering of all. Each of us have offered something. And now we receive from the tribe, from the community, from this moment. Receive and settle. Breathing into your belly. Be in connection. Bring your arms wide, stretch your legs out long, and just pause there. Slight smile on your face, being soft in your body, being in this moment. Settling, softening, resting. So staying there, just really stay soft in your face. Stay soft in your belly. Nice, guys. Thanks for joining me. Very lovely. So have a wonderful day. I'm going to head down to the beach now in a while and go for a swim. Yeah. So yeah, be well. Be wonderful. And see how you feel the whole of you. The whole of you. Nice. Have a great day. Ciao, ciao.